once no hoardings. Obo Papaya, and all Jenny Dokunubi, and Ububi. Say Crono and an interest on one. I want to say Papa the free. Papa no Fag Wetipine. Upper Bonnie Chromo for Mania, and my hair, Pabinim. And Tiamra was see Chromo up. Ratia chain of bone, yet you chain of the Nequine. If you know saw your chrome for, if you know saw you within it. A mania who yet dear. Abraham one, do one cannot see. Minamo, Abraham, Minamo. Oh, Abraham, son, Abraham, Minami. Intimate.
Sky 102.1 FM, Columbus Multicultural Radio Station.
I just say what Baba Obama, your friend Fia, Obefia anima.
Mia, Obra country, the moon sembebre, Etoda, who you know, so the two. That's all over Ponoa, as they say, it's the Richoco, our Sky FM 102.1, Multicultural Radio, at Brenda Bia, Tuesday Bia, 4:30 to 6 p.m. EST, at Bravo Munsem, so powerful.
Emoni penye na sisi fom Wabrandi o wajege nobo Otikanu o Ye na ufre kafono Obase wabrandi wase ura Ukesi ha Oheya na kano ba Wabrandi wesi foma Onfeni si kamera Kapre na boju Ufre kafono iso Oso wabrandi Only meti kwa bono Kabineti ye, baby I can't cry. Look at you, she can be taken. And tell me, run a thing, you know. And no call, a coachia canoma, Babina. Coachia man of Nicodia, on Nicodia, Mania. A mania of the moon. And up a pen where I said, Babram work in the crew. I have lost same year winning. I went to see her. Na papa no baby I'm what to no Inti kwabna mo asre no se ejumenti ano nam omamode no ma na ejuma Owuro kon so buano o ma na ejuma o ma ni efu mo juma amoaso bri ni bojeni osun owuro yi ma ye ni so inti no bra ni ye ni se Efiensie bi etire no Okoto asase ma kwabna se ono so niwa koko no mfa tire se ebeye onenemo kwabna no ase wonpa bo menenemo kwabna mo menenemo ofromansa kwabna mo menenemo enji mago mo be babanyo Abraham waye juma di koko no bae sika wanya no wanseno odi be kotu sika kurabia edi be senfensie bi achibio no okra ora konse okaso no afibro mu wo no kokro bi afro nku beta okoto asase wo na wono a oye su ejuma Abraham wa na waye ye afedie wanye sika okonku beta no okoto asase kasi ye of our power my one, I champion the cocoa. Sabrina, no worry. It do say one be one about Kaiser of the one. I know a baby anymore. A baby, I'm one fortune, baby. Or buy no kind of one at the demon. In Tiamoa smile, young Kayo Banu, and Panamura. A small for boy, and so many months don't worry. Obano so peneso, ye no one dear bravo. moja moto kabla mwaka eninchi osetu abofose yempatawa entumani sika enkomo papa no mame yekonna se wotiasia womo amane se kabla mwa yewu nkubetenti wonya akona wo mesra won awofo sakankra eni a chede no esanda ni yeyo efise na unu sakwabna ewu amoma ye na ye dadada eba samu so ejesare a sabre na ehia no a yinum bebre benajano amana kai no bru wankwano komo ya gbese wo be ko kubeta ni akwa kosra kwabna yene na juje komo edanu si ya wo mkodu ye no eno peni sare obun kotoge won be ni se pamfane bone chen abnan suchiro papa se e chope birenim se wanya kwadro ama papa mpamwa ankana ni amra ma watu kai ameye yene jini abani se wo munya kabomu atia wo pepepe obiara obe wo bienu ye wakane se mudie minyamu ayo onendemo pabramu ampa bawa menemo pabramu amelo okromasa pabramu amelo ejimako
Sky 102.1 FM, Columbus Multicultural Radio Station. Sky 102.1 FM, Columbus Multicultural Radio Station. You're listening to WCRM 102.1. That's right. Columbus Multicultural Radio Station.
You are on top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist. You are the love, oh, baby. You are on top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist.
102.1
You
Multicultural
are
Radio.
the
Tuesday,
I go carry you home
to 6 p.m. EST.
I go tell us.
Powerful.
If you know, I go marry you
Sky
sometime.
102.1 FM,
I wanna
Columbus
show you
Multicultural Radio Station.
if you love her, they love you, baby. Oh, la 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 la. I go la 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 la. I'm single. I'm ready to meet you. Oh, la 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 la. I go la 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 la. I'm single. I'm ready to meet you. You make me feel. Baby, you make sanity. Baby, I'm in love. You make me feel like 17. Honey, I'm in love. Baby, I'm oh, la 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 la. La 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 la. I'm single. I'm ready to meet you. Baby, oh, la 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 la. La 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 la. I'm single. I'm ready to meet you. Me dofa bai, me otia me pensara, me umada, you my one and only, my sweet baby. I'll never leave you lonely. Nama kuma yena danso, do da so kwa, me nyabia de unko, me nyumye no yanko, cause I love you, I'm yearning only for you. Only for you, baby. I love you. I'm yearning only for you. I'm only
multicultural radio station. Sky 102.1 FM. Colombo's multicultural radio station.
You make me feel like a 17. Baby, I'm in love. You make me feel like a 17.
Download exclusives from hitsgh.com.
Apple of my eye, but I'm trust me, bro, yeah. Although I didn't say no, you didn't say you do. Intimate of bye, come to Papa. Would you want to dance yourself? I can never live without you, baby, bro. I just want you to know that Makomado, I can never live without you. In any weather, from the map, baby,
Colombo's multicultural radio station.
Sugar, Santa voice note, yeah. Just want you to know, sir, Makomado, I can never live without you. Together forever. Till the end of time, baby, it's you. I miss my baby, you'll be proud of you. My favorite day, we'll be proud of you. Melanie, I'm Melanie, I can love you, I can. My like my man show a picture. Oh girl, I like the way you dress up. Pretty, can't wait to undress. Do the dirty wine for me, my baby, dance for me. Yeah. Sugar, Santa voice note. I only want you to know, sir, my comadona, I can never live without you. In any weather, remember, baby, it's you. I buy your koto sasa, sama mu, buy your koto sasa. Fama mu, yano koto sasa. Fama mu, yano koto sasa. Fama mu, yeah. Fama mu, yeah. Koto fama mu, yeah. Koto fama mu, oh.
Sky 102.1 FM. Colombo's multicultural radio station.
Good evening. Buenas noches.
Apple of my eye.
Morning, Sarita.
Trust me, bro. Yeah.
Habari za Johnny. Guten Abend.
Bonsoir. Sabasandia. Thank you so much. Good evening. Wherever you're doing the listening, however you're doing the listening. Now this is Kai 102.1 FM. On your tuning app, you search for WCRM and join me on this great platform, on this great discussion that we're gonna have this evening. I know it's very educative, very awareness. We need to hear this. You need to hear that. So whenever you join, please do share the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend, connect a friend, invite a friend. Let's have this very powerful conversation with you, doing the watching, doing the listening. On your dial is 102.1 FM. In your car, if you're driving at home, you're welcome. If you're now living from the house, going to work, drive safe. As you're doing the listening, I want you to also invite a friend to be part of this great platform. This is Abrabomus. I'm coming to your way. Life matters. Today we're going to talk about life issues. What is bothering our mind? What is bothering our state? And what is bothering us as ladies? Hey, I'm not part of it. I'm not a lady. But I'm going to be the host of this program. The ladies will be in the house. It's going to be very interactive, very educative, authoritative. You will love it. Alright, 28th day of the month, July 2020. Coming on your way. 45 minutes past the hour 4. So all the ladies in the house, please be part of this program. The topic says mistakes ladies do in relationship. What are the mistakes? Mistakes is meant to happen. It is part of our human life. It is part of our success. But when you make a mistake, when you make a mistake, what do you do? Some of us, when we make a mistake, we allow ourselves for the mistake to enslave us. But when you make a mistake, you need to recover from it. You don't have to go back and do the same thing. So in a relationship, you made a mistake, and I've put in you where you are today. But remind yourself, get yourself together. Come to Papa and make sure you don't repeat the same mistake. I can never live without you, baby bro. You were able to overcome it. Your sister wasn't able to. Maybe some of them are entering into it. What is your advice? What is your take on this great topic that we're gonna share this evening? So you can channel on the Facebook page if you're watching me. From Palace TV, you can channel your comment and your questions right there. And I'll be reading all your comments here. If you listen to me on your dial, the phone number will be activated. As well, if you're watching me on the Facebook, you see the number that is scrolling down there. You can also call me on your on the WhatsApp, and I'll be picking your calls. Ebenezer Barton, thank you so much. Say God bless you so much for a good job. Good evening, Salas. Salas says a good evening. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Carolyn Carey says good evening from America. Thank you so much for doing the watching. Mercy Edos. Bonsoir. Happy birthday to those who are celebrating their birthday today.
The way you dress up,
Happy birthday.
way to undress.
And this song
The dirty wine for me.
goes to all the ladies in the house. If you're listening me on your dial 102.1 FM,
Sugar Santa voice.
enjoy this one. Very special request.
Madonna.
I'm giving it to you out there.
Without you,
The name is Rachel Cole
weather.
on your airwaves.
Remember.
Thank you so much. Keep sharing. Start the watch party. Let us do it. I know you can do it. And be part of this great platform. So the phone number is activated when we start the discussion. I'll be announcing the phone lines. So get your pen and paper, write it down. When the time comes for you to call in, just do as it is.
Sky 102.1 FM. Colombo's multicultural radio station.
Minia, Obra country, a moon sembebre, a toda, we hear a big cat, so over 2 4. Then so, over Ponwa, as they say, ye tray ye, Tia Richoco, our Sky FM 102.1 multicultural radio, a brother via Tuesday via 4:30 to 6 p.m. EST. A bravo munsem, so powerful.
highly spiritual.
You are on top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist. It be you. You are the love, oh, baby. You are on top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist. It be you. You are the jack, oh. I go carry you home.
You are on top of my list.
I go tell her, say, if you know.
When it comes to love, I can't resist.
I wanna show you.
Coming to you from Ofori Amposa, featuring Kobna Kobna, Mama Ke Ezra. Say, I'm listening from Kenya. John Bosco says, good evening. This is my first time on this program. Thank you so much, John Bosco, and you're welcome on this program. You are very welcome.
Me dofe pai, nyote ya me pensara, mi umada, you my one and only, my sweet sweetie baby. I'll never leave you lonely. Me day, na makuma yena danswa, no daya sunkwa, me nyabia de unko, me nyumye no yunko, asa love you, asa
only for you, just for you. To the ladies in the house, I will die for you. Thank you once again for doing the watching. 55 minutes past the hour 4. When my guests get in the studios, the discussion will be starting. The mistakes ladies do in relationship. That is what we're gonna talk about. What is your take? Alright, today this will be my soundtrack. So if you see me repeating it for the sake of the program, let's do it this way. But let me remind you of our sponsors.
Exclusive from hitsgh.com.
C and Co. If in case
You are on top
you shipping,
when it comes
you shipping a car
can't resist.
or you shipping a goods,
You are
and you want a reliable source to take your shipment for you,
when it comes
to ship your goods for you,
resist. It be you are the jackal.
to Ghana,
Carry you home to your.
then it is one place,
I go tell.
the only one place that I will recommend for you.
I go marry
It is C and Co.
next year. I wanna show you.
C and Co. for car purchase for local use or export to Ghana. They ship to these cities in Ghana: Kumasi, Accra, Takrade. If you want your goods to these areas, they will ship it quick
I'm ready to meet you.
without any obstacles. Just get your phone or have your pen and paper. Write this number down: 614-316-7515 or 614-372-3874. If you want to locate C and Co in Columbus, Ohio, here, the address to locate is 4380 West Savile Road, Columbus, Ohio 43231. The only reliable source. You are my one and lonely. One and only. Only one. Ajay Vada, thank you so much for doing the watching right here. Sanjita Rai. Meniobi Ajisawa. The mistakes ladies do in relationships. Like I said, mistakes is meant to happen, but it happens. What do you do? That determines whether you're gonna rise up on your feet or you let that mistake enslave you. That's what we're gonna talk about today. So if you're a lady in the house, join me on this great discussion. The ladies will be in the house very soon, and the discussion will be going on. So please, if you just join me, I want you to share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend, connect a friend, link a friend. Let's have this great discussion, and I know you're gonna love it. Where are you coming from, and where are you going in this relationship that you entered? In this relationship, you want to embark on? What is your desire? What is your wish? How far do you want it to be? Have you been in before? Have you been hurt? You make me feel. Mameka say good evening, Mameka, wherever you're doing the watching. Gloria Ocho, thank you so much for doing the watching. Thank you, guys.
Baby. You are on top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist. It be you. You are the jackpot. I go carry you home to your mama. Oh. I go tell her, say, if you know, I go marry you sometime next year. I wanna show you, say, if you love her, they love you, baby. Oh, la 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 la. I go give you la 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 la. I'll be single. I'm ready to meet you. Oh, la 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 la.
I'm single, I'm ready to mingle.
I'm ready to meet you. You make me feel. Baby, you make 17. Baby, I'm in love. You make me feel like a 17. Honey, I'm in love. Baby, I'm oh, la 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 la. La 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 la. I'm single. I'm ready to meet you. Me there. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm single. I'm ready to meet you.
Me dofa pai, mi otia me pensara, mi umada, you my one and only, my sweet sweetie baby. I'll never leave you lonely. Me day, nama kumayina down so. No dia so kwa, me ni obiade unko, me ni no yako. Cause I love you. I'm yearning only for you. Only for you, baby. I love you. I'm yearning only for you. I'm only for you. Around me. It's me, mama. Around me.
Other somewhere. You make me feel like a 17. Baby, I'm in love. You make me feel like a 17.
Download exclusive from hitsgh.com.
Sky 102.1 FM.
You are on top of
Columbus
my list.
Multicultural
When it
Radio
comes to you,
Station.
baby, I can't resist. If you,
You
are the love, baby. You are on top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist. If you are the devil. I go carry you from road to your mama. I go tell her,
6 p.m. EST.
if you know, I go marry you sometime next year. I wanna show you, say,
You're listening
if
to
you love and they
WCRM
love you,
102.1. Columbus Multicultural Radio Station.
la 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 la. I'll be single, I'm ready to please you. Oh, la 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 la. La 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 la. I'll be single, I'm ready to please you. You make me feel, baby, you make 17. Baby, I'm in love. You make me feel like a 17. Honey, I'm in love. Baby, I'm oh, la 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 la. La 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 la. I'm single, I'm ready to meet you. Me there. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm single, I'm ready to meet you.
Obiante sauna me dofe pai nyote ya me pensara mi umada you my one and only my sweet baby I'll never leave you lonely me day na makuma yena danso no da ya sunkwa me ni abiade unko me ni no yanko pasa love you pasa I'm yearning only for you, only for you, baby. I love you.
Baby, I love you.
Only for you.
I feel lonely. Hey, hey. Oh, this song. All right, to all the single ladies in the house. This one goes to you. Enjoy this evening. Buenas noches. Buona solita. Guten Abend. Habari za Johnny. Bonsoir. Sabasandia. Good evening. Oh yeah, he's tired.
You make me feel
Sky 102.1 FM. Columbus Multicultural Radio Station.
You make me feel like a 17.
Download exclusive from hits.
Highly spiritual. Miriam, Obra Country, it won't send baby. And Toda, we hear a big can, so be true. That's all.
You are on top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist. If you are the love, baby. You are on top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist. If you are the jackpot, I go carry you home to your mama. Oh. I go tell her, say, if sometime next year. I wanna show you, say, if you love her, they love you, baby. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm single. I'm ready to please you. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm single. I'm ready to please you. You make me feel
Solo Code. Thank you so much for doing the watching. Nana Etel, George Into, Shalom Speckler. Thank you guys for doing the watching. The discussion is about to start. So the phone line that you can call, it is 614-704-9438. 614-704-9438. That is the number that you can call. If you call in on WhatsApp at 001. If you are outside the United States, add 001-614-704-9438.
You my one and only, my sweet baby. I'll never leave you lonely.
Alright, so the discussion that we're gonna have today, it is for all ladies. All ladies. The mistake ladies do in relationship. Maybe you're now going in. Maybe some people have coming out. They are now coming out. What is your take? What did you do, or what happened that you said to yourself, I'll never get myself involved in a relationship? Some people are fed up of going through a relationship. And that's what we're gonna have this evening. So stay with me, don't go anywhere, don't flip your dial. On your dial it says 0 0 2 0. Oh my God. 102.1 FM. This is Kai coming to you on Abrabo Muslim Life Matters. I'm tired, really, really tired. You see somebody sleeping behind me, he's tired. He work all night. It is not easy. Ebenezer Tenadu, thank you so much for doing the watching. Ajewa Mary, thank you so much. So what is your take? You can channel your comments on the Facebook page. If you join us on the Facebook page, you can channel your comment there and I'll be reading them. You make me feel.
Download exclusive from Hits TH.
Alright, let me start from you pretty quick because our time is fast spent. Ladies, you're welcome on the great show.
Thank you so much.
We thank God you are here today because I believe let me see this. Beatrice is here and I have Doreen too here, so you ladies are very sharp and I know you have your topic and everything at hand, so we're gonna dive into it. So let me put this one in this way, because I was saying before, we are meant to make mistakes, and mistakes are part of our success, are part of the journey. But when you make that mistake, what do? That is where we fall apart. And that's why the situation come in, because if you're relying on that mistakes and keep doing it, you cannot rise on your feet. And I know relationship is not easy. Some people have gone through it. Some people have been to it. And they say to themselves, I don't think whatever I saw or whatever I've been through, I'll be able to go in a relationship anymore. So these are the things that it is bothering people, and people are going through some pains. Some people are going through so many tough things. Whilst you guys are here, maybe you, Beatrice, you're married, so you've been through it before getting married. You have experience. You have a lot to say. Doreen too, you are here. I know you are single. You are getting into it. So we're gonna hear your take. What are you gonna say? So I will start from. Let me start from where? Doreen, let me start from you. Mistakes that ladies do in a relationship.
There are a lot of mistakes that ladies make in a relationship, but first of all, you yourself have to identify it as a mistake. If you are not able to identify it as a mistake, it's going to be part of you and you're going to repeat it over and over and over and over again. And most of these mistakes, we do them unconsciously.
Okay.
Because sometimes when you fall in love, you feel like you're on top of the world. So like there's certain things that like you do just to feel like make the other person or the guy feel a little bit sympathy for you. You think he's gonna love you more, you think he's gonna stay with you and respect you, but sometimes all these things that we do, we are opening ourselves up for the men to devalue us, for the men to disrespect us, and for the men to lose that kind of trust and believe in us. And most of it starts at the fresh beginning. That's when you start telling your man stuff about your past, about your secrets and all that. Just because you're in love and you feel like this is the man you want in your life, you don't have to give room for that. Though it's your past and you've started a new relationship, you have to keep it to yourself a little bit. Make sure you're on equal grounds before, at least if you can trust him that enough for you to tell him about your secret and your past, then I think yes you can, but don't give yourself that chance.
Okay, I'll come to Beatrice, but let me say this to our viewers, because I don't want us to divert the conversation to men, because ladies are here, so we're talking about the things that ladies do. If it is for men, we will divert to men when men came in to talk about their own side. But today it's for the ladies. So the particular mistake that ladies do, if it was to be the man, what did the lady do? What did the lady do? Did so? Mercy Edos said all the mistakes in relationships are not from men, from women. I understand that. Juliana Phoebe says relationships is two people who bring it together. Today, I don't want us to talk about two people. We're talking about only the ladies, one side. When we get the men in the studio, then we're gonna ask them all these questions. So I want you to just channel your questions and your contributions towards the women. So if you just joining me, thank you so much. I know you understand. I believe you understand what I'm saying. So let's do it. Beatrice, what are some of the mistakes that you think
ladies do?
Yeah.
I can say.
Can you get closer to your mic, or you put it?
Sorry. Some of the mistakes, like ladies go into relationship without knowing what they want from that relationship.
Okay.
You know, because in anything you put your hands on or your mind on, you have to have something like a motive. What is my gain? You know, what am I in this relationship for? What am I doing here? So some of the ladies, they go into relationship because, you know, maybe they just like the way the men dress. They just like the way people admire, like maybe they're in school, they're in college, everybody's falling for this guy. You know, they too, they just want to be part of that guy. They want to be part in that guy's life. So that is a mistake, because you don't even know what does that guy carry. You don't even know what is behind that guy. You don't even know what is the intention of that guy. So like in going into a relationship, you have to know the person that you're going into a relationship with. You have to know his mind. You have to know you know, what is the person's intention towards me? Because relationship, as somebody said, is two-way thing. It's not only one-way thing. One person cannot make a relationship work. Only two person that can participate, then relationship can work. So you have to know, ladies, you have to know what you're interested in that guy. Why are you in relationship with that guy? Even before even having a relationship, make up your mind. Because at least the guy has to like pose a question, you know, let's go out on a date. If you don't want it, you don't see what you're seeing in that guy, don't even start, don't even entertain it. But some ladies, they just go, okay, he's inviting me for lunch, he's inviting me for date, let me just go. Then maybe that one date, you can make a mistake in that one date. You don't even know, you know that this guy is not for me. Because like me, I know when a guy, even when I was coming up, when I was growing up, I would know certain things that this is not gonna work. So when it's not gonna work, I'm not gonna even waste my time on it, you know.
So in that case, you know what you want.
I know.
So when you meet the person and that the things that you want is not in that person, you don't have to go ahead and.
No, I don't have to waste my time because like time doesn't wait for no man. Especially as a lady, there's certain time you will reach, you will pick any guy because you want to get married. So when you have that time, you have to make up your mind, you have to shuffle your list. You understand? You have to prioritize what you want because your age would not wait for you. When the moment you cross 30, you will settle for anything. So before you cross that 30, make sure you make the right decision.
Make sure you made the right decision. I'll come to you, Doreen. This one says, Juliana says, if a man love you, he don't need to know all about your past. I think you made mention about it. And Monica Ngege says, but I think there shouldn't be secret in any relationship, Doreen. She is referring to what you said.
So talking about secret, your secret is your power. So your past is your past. You are starting a new journey with this guy. So he doesn't have to know everything about you. Like there are certain things that are so heavy that you can't even tell your man. Let's talk about like maybe you've had an abortion before. Maybe like there are certain things like big things that you it should be your own secret. What if this guy leave you? What if this guy use this against
but
you?
What about if the guy, you don't tell the guy earlier and he finds out, or you tell him later? Maybe before, his intention or his mind will be something different than to tell him later.
Yes.
For him to make a decision, because if the person likes you, no matter what you said to the person, he will stay.
Yes, that's
so
why
don't you open up? That's why somebody
wait until you feel like you can trust this guy, and you guys are on the journey of marriage. I can't just be with somebody in the first 2-3 months. I'm telling everything about my family. I'm telling everything about my secrets because we haven't built that foundation yet. So wait until you build that foundation. You guys are on the common ground. You know where you're heading to. That is when there are certain things you have to, even like the word of God says, you shouldn't even put your trust in a human being. So whatever it is, it's your power, it's your secret. Hold on to it until you feel like you can let it out. And there are other mistakes that most of us women do is we rush into relationship the moment we end a relationship. We do not give ourselves a chance to grieve, to learn, and to know what we want, like she said, because whatever that happened in the first relationship, whether it's your fault or his fault, it gives you a chance for you to sit, relax, and let me use the word, face the puzzle. So while you are out of a relationship, you take your time to seek prayers, like pray more and read more, know where you fell short. If it is counseling that you need to go, you take that steps, prepare yourself, have time for yourself. That is the time that you pamper yourself well and you treat yourself well before you enter into a relationship. Now when we come out of a relationship, then we are already seeking for another. We're jumping into one right away, and that is a big mistake because you're still going to repeat the same thing that happened in the other relationship.
Let me take this one from you, Beatrice, because Doreen made mention about trust, and somebody is saying something that the mistakes we women do is we love and trust easily.
Yeah.
Loving and trusting somebody, should it be a mistake?
Yeah.
Because some people, where it differs, it depends the person that you've met. So why don't you open up? Why don't you love the person
Right away.
right away? Or why don't you? So let me. I think if you call in, please, you can still call back. The number to call is 614 7049438. If you are calling on WhatsApp at 001614704 if you call in, the phone line is activated. You can call as well. So let me pick this caller and we will take it from there. Caller, your name and where you calling from, please.
Mercy calling from France.
Mercy.
Mercy calling from France. Yeah.
Let's hear
I
you.
just have to call. Okay. According to what my sister there is saying, it's not all relationship you have to keep it 3 months, 6 months. If you are going to tell the guy later, I see no reason. I can use my own relationship to make example. A week after the guy I said earlier,
Last program.
the
Yeah.
other day that I was admiring him for 5 years, So when now we are together, the very first week we were together, I have to open up and tell him a lot of things. Up to date, he's proud of it. He said I pick up courage, at least to open up. He make example with it. He's very proud all the time. In fact, he sings it everywhere to his friend that he has never seen a woman like me. Just a week after knowing him, I have to open up with him. If I would tell him in two years' time, why can't I tell him the first time? Is the same thing? He said if I have waited and maybe he has some things from my friends or from other people, this relationship wouldn't have worked out. Is that kind of person? So not all men can take it. Maybe you, while waiting to trust the guy, while waiting to see if the guy loves you, while waiting to see if the guy is going to marry you, or the guy is worthy, he can hear from your friends, and which is very, very bad. Maybe before knowing the guy, you have some friends which you share some secrets with, which some friends can easily go behind you and tell your guy. So for me, it's better. I use myself as an example. My man love it so much, he love it. Telling him a week when we knew each other, and we have been together now for more than 8 years. So he love it so much. You see, so it's not all relationship. You will not keep it 3, 6 months, 2 years before opening up to your guy. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mercy, for calling all the way from France. We appreciate your call.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like talking about secrets, there is type of secrets.
Okay.
There is a secret that it is only you that know, and there is some secret that you and your friend know.
Okay.
And in relationship, there is a time inside relationship. You don't have to. We are not against you saying everything. The way some men react to what your past is different from other men. All men react differently. But we are talking about you, woman. To guide yourself. You, lady, to guide yourself and to have your own power. You understand? So there are some secret that other people know. Secret that you know, people that can. Secret that you know that they can tell your fiance or they can tell somebody that you are trying to get married with, then maybe you can tell that person at that time, because that is the on top. You understand? But I don't have to. I don't even have the time to explain every secret to you one day, or to even explain to you 2 weeks. As we get along, then I'll be revealing, because this relationship have to reach. There's certain level the relationship have to reach. Even if you tell your husband that I committed abortion, he will not leave you. But there's certain relationship, when the relationship is so young and sensitive, you tell some guy something, they will leave you. Seriously, they will leave you. So you have to. The maturity has to be there.
Okay.
Intimacy has to be there. Understanding has to be there. Connection has to be there, because the way I connect with you, even if I tell you, say this is what I did, because of the connection, you will not leave me. But we are trying to get to know each other. Then I told you that, hey, I have this, I have this, I have this. This is my past. This you just say, let me just go because this is too much. So there's certain stage in a relationship when you can say something. We are not against you saying your secrets to your spouse or your secrets to your fiance, but it has to reach that level, not the level of the relationship or the age of that relationship that you would tell. You know, there's certain things you sometimes you will not even forget some of the secrets that you know. You will forget, you will forget some secrets. But as I said, to prevent, I don't like my friend telling my guy or my fiance everything. So there's certain secrets. I know I have like friends that run their mouth. I will just tell you. And those are the ones that are not important. Seriously. There are secrets that are important. I will not let nobody know. It is only between me and God. Yes. So those secrets that friends know, that means they are not secret anymore. If one or two people know that, it's not secret.
Okay.
So there are certain secrets you have to wait.
So from secret into secret.
Yes, type of secret.
Type of secret. I'll come back to you. Let me go back to the Facebook page and read all the comments and what people are talking about. Tiwana Robinson says, we go into relationship bringing the bad parts of the past relationship with us. We will come there because I note it down. Some of the ladies go into relationship with their what happened in their previous one,
with their baggage,
and so with their baggage we come there. Evangelist Gordon says one of the mistakes ladies make in relationship is trying to change the man.
Yep.
2, during the dating period of a relationship, many women spot flaws in their guy or things that they just dislike, but they continue to take the relationship forward, thinking they will change these things, and you will continue getting annoying by his preferences. That is from so if you can note it down, WhatsApp, if you have any take on that, you can contribute to that. Mercy Edos just called and she come back and said that, and also some of we ladies go for flashy things. That one we will come there. Yeah. And she come back and say secret is not good in relationship. She's hitting there.
That's your take on it.
Right. Juliana Phoebe said we women have to blame ourselves sometimes of what we do first. We get ourselves involved in relationship where we don't know enough about that person. Edos Ezali, maybe something that you guys just said. Deborah B says getting into a relationship without taking your time to know the person. That one too is a key. This one say hi, guys, I'm watching from Jamaica. Angela, thank you so much for joining us. Mercy Edo say no. Mercy, I don't know which one is no. So maybe something that you were talking about, she don't agree with you. Monica come back and says one of the mistakes we ladies make is getting into relationship with high expectation, forgetting that we are also supposed to contribute into it. That one too is a point. So true, but not all the time. Juliana Phoebe come back and say one mistake women do money before they know a man first. Think they ask the man for money. It's wrong money. Yeah. Don't buy love. Velvet. But sometimes you tell your fiancé your past and he'll go and tell someone else.
Yes,
that is maturity. So maturity counts. It depends the guy that you dating or you talking to, because you have to sense the maturity level. Women relationship is not for money. We need to value ourselves that can put a man off you. So I think these are the submission that people have brought. So if you have anything, but I want us to talk about what this one says. we tackle this, we go into relationship bringing the bad things that has happened previously, and now with that hurt, you are entering into a new relationship with the hurt, and it doesn't matter what the guy will do, you still be angry, you still
there's gonna be a
you
lot of
as about
triggers.
the same, right? I'll start from you. You just finished.
So what she said is true. That's why I said that we should give ourselves a chance to heal and give us a chance to grieve. So if you are not able to grieve and heal, you wouldn't be able to forgive the other guy that hurt you before you can start a relationship. So the moment you've not forgiven, you've not healed, when you step into a different relationship, there are a lot of things that will trigger your past. Even if the man is about to say something, it reminds you of certain things that the other guy had said or had done, and you feel like it's going to lead you to the same spot that you were or the same hurt that you had. So you need to give yourself a chance to grieve and give yourself a chance to forgive. Now, we all have been hurt before. Sometimes it's difficult to let go because you hold on to it so much, because like you gave in your heart, your everything, and you felt like this guy is the one for you, and things happen and it didn't work, so like you feel like you did not deserve something better. But in the moment you enter into a relationship, let things flow on its own. Let things happen when they're supposed to happen. You do not have to force things to happen. Like you want to force this guy to tell you I love you right in the first month or in the first 2 weeks. It just have to progress. The man has to understand you. You first have to understand the man so that you guys can come together and build this relationship that you are building. And sometimes too, it is fear. One leg is in the relationship, another leg is outside, because you're waiting for something to happen, then you just walk out. So you're not putting everything in you, and you are not doing everything right, because there's something in you, like your gut is telling you that whatever let's say Kofi did, Kojo is going to do the same to you. So you're going with a lot of carefulness, and being extra careful will not give you a chance for you to appreciate the relationship and have certain kind of enjoyment in that relationship that you're supposed to have.
Okay, so Beatrice, if you don't want to comment on that, I'll give you this. Why do ladies want to change their man? Is it over expectation, or is it something that, oh, this is what I decide, this is what I want my relationship to be, so let me go and make it right?
Like ladies want to change their man because maybe they see how their friend's man is behaving. You know, sometimes they envy their friend, maybe what their friend is telling, my husband is this, my guy is this. You know, they too, they want that. And there are some men, where you put them there, that is the place you're gonna meet them. Every man is different. The way my man act is not the same way your man act, but you knew that man before getting married, or you knew that man before starting a relationship with that guy. So there, if you want to change your man, I believe there are certain ways that you can do it. You don't have to force it. You know, when we come into a relationship, we all have baggages. Like I have my own habits that might not go down well with you. You have yours that might not go down well with you, but as a relationship we have to like understand each other. And there are certain habits that no matter what you do, it will not go away. No matter how you try, it will not go away. You just have to learn to tolerate the guy that you're dating. You just have to learn to live with the guy and accept the guy for who he is, and be proud of the guy for who he is. You don't have to change your man just because you feel like changing him, or just because you want him to reach the expectation that it is not there. You will get frustrated. You will get frustrated. Relationship is all about toleration. That's what I would say.
Thank you so much. Let me do this pretty quick. If you wanna drink some water, let me do this. Go ahead.
Highly spiritual.
top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist. It be you are the love, oh, baby. You are on top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist. It be you are the jackpot. I go carry you home to your mama, oh. I go tell her, say, if you know, I go marry you sometime next year. I wanna show you, say, if you love her, they love you, baby. La 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 la, I go need you, la 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 la. I'm single, I'm ready to please you. La 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 la, I go need you, la 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 la. I'm single, I'm ready to please you. You make me feel, baby, you make 17, baby, I'm in love.
Sky 102.1 FM. Columbus Multicultural Radio Station.
Miriam, of Rap Country, a month and every. And as I say, it's a it was Sky FM 102.1 4:30 to 6 p.m. EST. I'm Bravo Munsem.
Me do for buy, nyautia me pensara, mi
All right, thank you so much. If you just join us, buenas noches, good evening, buenas ahorita. Habari za Johnny Swahili. If you are a German, guten Abend. Frenchman will say bonsoir. I welcome you, say good evening on this great show. This is Life Matters. Abrabomus, I'm coming to your way. Thank you so much for doing the watching and doing the listening on your dial 102.1 FM. We went for a break. We're coming back. So keep sharing the program. Invite a friend to invite a friend. Copy and paste a friend. Start your video watch. Let us do this. Keep bringing your comment and I'll be reading. Make sure I'll read all your comments. So all these songs goes to all the ladies in the house. Enjoy this one. That's the only thing I can offer you. Those who are broken hearted. Oh my God. This one goes to you. Enjoy it better. Life goes on. Life goes on. Alright, so we are back. Let me go to my guest. But before, let me read all the comments that have been sent on the page.
Last comment: a woman should not ask a man for money. If you are in a relationship, he should offer something. What if the man doesn't offer?
Yeah, there's some men that
Go ahead.
I saw here the last comment.
Yeah, Tiwana Robinson.
Yes, a woman should never ask a man for money if you are in a relationship. He should offer something. He should offer money instead of you as a lady ask the man.
A woman should never ask a man for money if you are in a relationship. But women cannot do away with money.
Yeah.
Tiwana, if you go in a relationship, do you think you're not going to take money from a man? Where some people have that intention, or let me just do this guy. Let me just go and
take the money.
Take some money, then go.
It's from him.
You understand? So that's what happened when men also, but we come to that point where men come in. We're gonna talk about it. But let me take this one from where I end. Don't buy love. Let me take this one from Juliana. Say, women relationship is not for money. We need to value ourselves. That can put a man off you. And this one say, good evening, guys. Good evening, Amon. Thank you so much. I hope I'm not late. what the topic today. The topic we're treating today, the mistakes ladies do in relationship. So that's what we're talking about. Some people have messed up in the relationship. Some people have made some mistakes, and they are fed up. People are going in, people are coming out. So which one is which? How do we deal with it? For those who are entering into it to get maybe some knowledge or some advice when they are getting themselves into a relationship, and those who have been hurt and coming out, what are we gonna tell them? So you can channel your comment and your advice on their page, and I'll be reading all the comments. So thank you so much, and you're welcome on this great show. This is Life Matters. Relationship is sad. No matter what you are right or wrong, it is scary. Patricia Reid sent this one. Juliana comes back and says, one thing we women do, we use our past and good on a good man. We cannot judge all men the same. Not because a man hurt you mean we have to use our past to hurt a good man.
No.
That's
No,
what she said, yeah.
So when like we've been talking about a whole lot of things, and we figured like there's a lot of things that women are doing that are really wrong. We have a certain picture in our mind of a man that we want to be with, and these telenovelas have having a lot of impact in our lives, like the happy ever after thing. Like you feel like this man has to be this Prince Charming that's gonna sweep you off your feet. So like you have a whole lot of things in mind, like in this year he has to do this, he has to be having six pack, he has to have this kind of money in account. So like you are having a whole lot of expectations, and you have this picture. So if this man is not living up to what you want, you feel like he's not a good guy. But sometimes relationship has to be nurtured. It doesn't have to happen overnight, because whatever that you're looking for, you guys have to build it together. So you as a woman have to be ready to stand by your man, and have to be ready to understand the kind of man that you're living with. When we read into the Bible, like the Proverbs chapter 31 woman,
Virtuous woman.
yes, the virtuous woman, this woman is what every woman wants to be. But then this woman is not a woman that is dependent on his man. This woman is not a woman that is lazy. But like these slave queens now feel like relationships should be 100% on a man. The man is supposed to be like the one that takes care of you, the ones that push you to attain your dreams. Yes, the man is supposed to help. But what are you bringing to the table too? So if it's 50-50, so you as a woman needs to know exactly what you want. First of all, you the woman has to be able to handle your own affairs. What if this man is not in your life? How are you going to live? That is why there are a lot of women that whenever they come out of a relationship, out of a marriage, they are devastated, because they put their 100% in a relationship and not into themselves. They put hold of their careers, they put hold of their dreams. Like every year they have to write New Year resolutions that they never even make a step to have it work, because they are making sure that they're putting 100% in a relationship. As a woman, you should be able to stand on your feet as a woman, so that if things happen to your man, you'll be able to help this man, whether financially, emotionally, psychologically. You as a woman should be able to treat yourself right. And the next thing is like, whenever these days we the youth, whenever we enter into a relationship, we kind of hide the relationship. You know, at first, when you start a relationship with a man, there are certain key people in your life that gets to know that this is the man you are with. If they're looking for you, they'll know where to find you. But now these days, we the youth are hiding our relationships until something happens. That's why we keep running to the men in our lives, the women in our lives, for them to stand by us. In the olden days, the moment a man starts to see a woman, the father of the lady knows about it. So as a man, you are already alert that there's certain things, because the man is going to tell you, this is my my daughter, you don't do this, you don't do that. So like you are already alert, and you know that there are certain lines you don't have to cross. And so like we the women have given these men this upper hand to treat us anyhow they want. They can leave us and go scot-free. But then at those times, if a man leaves you, the family have to ask him to pay certain kind of compensation for you, because they've wasted your time, they've wasted your talent, and they've wasted the kind of woman you're supposed to be. Because the moment you come out of a relationship, you are not the same anymore. However you went in, you are coming out as a different person. So we the women have to be careful of who we are being with, and we should make sure that there are certain key people in our lives that, you know, when in your life, and if you don't have anybody to give account to, you live your life reckless. So if this man doesn't have anybody to give account to on your life, then he's gonna mess up with you.
Then the other mistakes ladies do is, every woman, at least you should have that wisdom to know whether the man likes you or love you. Every woman, and I believe God has given every woman that gift. You should know. But we ignore it. The signs are there. Sometimes the signs are there. They are boldly written in the word. But we still ignore because maybe we think that nobody will take us. We still ignore, maybe we think that time is approaching. We still ignore because our peers, our friends, they are getting married. We still ignore because for money. But the signs are there. The signs, there are certain signs you will know whether this man is indeed the man for you. Because relationship is all about commitment. Relationship is all about trust. Relationship is all about honesty. There are certain times you will know that this guy is not the right guy for me. Me, I don't know, but like even when I was before getting married, I will know. If I'm there, maybe I'm just there, but I already know. I'm not gonna be moved. I'm not gonna be fooled because of what I see, but I will know. Seriously. Then the other mistakes, don't go into relationship because of money. That is very important, because the money will go. Don't go in, the money will finish. What if the money finish? Then that means you leave. Your relationship end. The money end, your relationship end. And don't go into relationship because of flashiness. Your expectation. See, I wanna this, I wanna that, just like what you said. I wanna have a man with a six-pack. I wanna have, all those are petty things. All those are immaturity. When you're coming up, sometimes, like when I was coming up, I always say I want man that can work in the office, man that has his own office, his own this, his own that. But as you're coming up, your expectations should change. You need a man that can love you for who you are. You need a man that can respect you. You need a man that you guys can work together to make a better life. Not a man that I can come and rip off. Because the moment you enter into that marriage for money, seriously, when that man loses his job, you will begin to look for other side. You will be in that marriage, but you're sleeping around. You will be in that marriage, but you're not happy. There are so many ladies today, they are not happy. But, they are so tired to pack their things and go. You are in that relationship. You have seen the sign that this relationship, this man doesn't respect me. The man will go how he wants. He will come how he wants. He does that before you guys get married. He does that. The sign was there before you guys get married. Then you did not put an end to it. Yes, there are certain mistakes. When you're not married, there are certain things maybe I would do. There are certain things your fiance would do. But you guys sit down and talk about it and see how it goes. But if you see that it still continue, that's a red flag.
So this one say talking about tolerance. Monica says, do you mean I should tolerate a man's bad behavior just because I'm in a relationship? I said, she said, I disagree with that. You made mention about it. She's talking about what you just ended. Being tolerant.
I spoke about tolerance before break.
Okay. So I think that's what she said. This one too says evangelist, but it's long. So she's talking about not taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
If because sometimes some ladies just you see they go into relationship with all the burdens. And now when the man sees that, this person is coming for something,
it's too heavy.
It's too heavy. because I have another topic that I want us to treat. Why young men are not getting married, and why? Well, it is a very broad one, so I don't want to spread that topic.
Like what he said about you not
hold on, let me read this one, then I'll come back and you summarize it. Let me take from the last end. Juliana says, yes, sis, you are right. We women always think because we got a husband, he is the only one to give us everything. Not that it's wrong, because know that it's wrong. We have to be dependent, also help our men.
So like I was saying,
this one says, Wilson, hi, greetings, watching live from Italy. Most women of nowadays are all clamoring for an already made man.
Now you ready for me now? Okay. So like there's a lot of things that we are doing wrong, and most of the viewers have said a lot, but then like he said, you are not taking care of yourself. What attracted you to the man is what you have to keep him attracted to you forever. If this man met you and you were like this sexy woman putting on this lingerie, putting on this shirt, like you're always like enticing him, you still have to do it. Now there's we the ladies, the moment we feel like we've gotten this guy, then we start putting on hairnet, putting on cloth, we start like dressing up anyhow just because we have him. He's gonna look elsewhere because what attracted him has to keep him to stay. And you have to take care of yourself. You can see certain women and you can ask yourself, is she coming from the home? Like nails not trimmed, hair doing all, you're not presenting your husband. A woman, the only thing a man can do is to flaunt his girl or flaunt his woman. And for him to be confident enough to flaunt you is because you're taking care of yourself.
Presentable.
You are presentable. That is why there's so many women that are men that whenever they are going out, they are looking for these side chicks because you are a wife. You've married for
you become his mom.
And now you like every day with this cloth on your on you with your hair is like you put on a wig for like 3 months, 6 months. This like you don't take care of yourself. And the next thing is we the women, like she said, we see the red flags, but then we feel like we can handle certain things. But then because you feel like you've put in a lot of time, a lot of energy to it, you don't want to leave. So a man that is verbally abusive, emotionally abusive, can automatically be physically abusive to you. So the moment he starts saying things that are hurtful, doing things that are hurtful, stop thinking about how do I make it work. If it's not going to work, just walk out. No matter how much time you've put into it, it's better to live with sanity or to die in a relationship that you're not supposed to be in the first place. So we women should have courage to walk out when we're supposed to walk out.
I think you saw somebody just put something and she said wearing long dresses to bed. Before it wasn't like that.
Lingerie,
when you met
before it was...
you met this guy, you were doing what will entice the person, and now when you got in the person,
you just relax. Especially after having kids. You just relax. You don't do anything anymore. You're always in the kitchen. You don't even go out. Sometimes you have to find time. Maybe like find somebody that can watch your kids. You and your guy. You guys go out. Then one of the major mistake. Before I forget, one of the major mistake we do. We're talking about here. Most of the conversation that we're discussing here is women looking for money from men. But there are certain things that is going on right now if the women, the mistake that they're doing is they buying the men with their money. You know, it's not only they looking for money from the men, but there are certain women, and that is the biggest mistake. You know, they bring the guy inside because of the money they have, and that is so common right now. You know, you will see like maybe this lady is, most of the women right now that are single, their money is their security. They know that when they have their money, they can they can get any man. And the guy, that's why most of the guy right now, they're just relaxed. Especially in this part of the world. In this part of the world, you will see like a woman, she has everything. Then she pick up this guy. The guy will not love you. The guy don't even love you. But just because of your money, you think you can buy his love. And at the end of the day, you will see that that guy leave you.
Yeah.
He leave you devastated. He leave you empty. He leave you wretched. Then you keep on doing the same thing. Just like you mentioned something. The way you enter into relationship, when you come out, you're a different person. You are drained. You are drained. You are mentally disturbed. So as a woman, don't think your money can make that guy stay. Don't use your money to bring that guy into your life. Don't use your money. So it goes both ways. Sometimes the women, they look for money. We say don't ask, if you are a woman, you should not ask a guy for money. The same thing, don't use your money to flash that guy to come over to you. That money, the guy can be in that, we have so many young guys that are dating older women because of their money. And this young guy, they will not get married to you. They will not love you. This young guy will still have their age mate that they are dealing with. They'll still have their age mate that they are sleeping with. So as a woman, if God has helped you to have a better career, don't use your money to buy love. Don't use your money to bring this guy. We see most of the women that are getting married with young guy because of their money. It will end up bad. It's ending bad. Don't use your money as a woman. Use your money for better things. If you keep yourself together, you maintain yourself, guy will come, good person will come, that will help you support, that will help you add on to what you have, not to reduce it. That is why we have so many sugar mama.
And let me chip in with what she said.
All right.
We, the women now, these days, feel like we can have a man by trapping him with sex and pregnancy. It's not, you can, if you like, give birth to 5, 4, 10 children. If he won't marry you, he won't marry you. So let's we women value ourselves and give ourselves, like, let's have self-worth. If this man has not married you, do not give birth for him. If that there are certain ways that you can even prevent pregnancy. In the first place, don't even trap him with sex. Don't give him the cookie when he hasn't even met your family or done certain things that means that he's gonna put on that ring for you. We are trapping this man, and now if they want to leave, then we put them on how do you call it, child support. And now you draining this man all because he doesn't want to be with you. Just because he doesn't want to be with you, so you put him on child support. You fighting all over the place, and now most women are now burning houses, burning cars, just because the man doesn't want to be with you. If he leaves, you're gonna have him. You're gonna have somebody better that's gonna lift you up, like she said.
Okay, thank you so much. You guys have given a word, and I know viewers are and listeners are doing their listening and watching what is going on.
What somebody said.
Yeah, Vanette, it said the young men use the older women money to give their girlfriend.
Yes, because that's what you give. I'll take what you give. I use it.
Is it that pride? If somebody have that money, have money, is it because of pride or because of my money? I have to get what I want.
It's just, I don't know. It's just because of lack of understanding. Because if you understand that money will not make something stay, especially relationship. Relationship, we're not talking about going to the store, buy that nice purse, because that is your purse, it will stay. However you want to use it, you will use it. But we are talking about human beings. We are talking about somebody that has life, somebody that can change. The purse cannot change. You buy red purse, it's gonna be red purse, and it's gonna be yours forever. So you will not use your money to go and buy man. Then you expect that man to stay. It's not like a property. It's not like an item. That man can change. A lot of women today were doing the wrong thing for a relationship. Don't use your money for better things.
So with this said, I don't think we have to continue this topic, and I'll bring the men in also to hear the side of the men. But before we go, let me read all the comments. If you have any submission to that, you can do it.
Okay.
Let me start from the bottom. Monica says, you are right. There are men who are gold diggers. Agree.
Yes, agreed. But you know them you know them from the beginning.
Juliana says, thing women do, they give a man the body too quick. Men will not respect you when you give them your body too quick. And do not go in relationship because of car or house. All that are vanity.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all these submissions. It says, yes, sis, you are right. We women always think because we got a husband, he is the only one. I think I've read this one.
Yes.
Yeah, so far so good. What are your, because some people are hurting in relationship. Is it because of what we pointing out, or they did their best and the men are treating bad?
Oh, okay. So most of them did their best, but most of them didn't look out for the signs. So you can do your best all you want, but then you have to know where you slacking. As a woman, you have to know where the man is slacking and what you guys can do together. If the man is not willing to change, or if the man is not willing to understand where you're coming from, then that is the time you need to have that
second thought.
Yes, second thought, and move out or leave the relationship. Yes, you've invested a lot in it, but it's better to start from afresh or to die in it. And like she said like we give the body too quick and all that. My grandma told me this. She said, why will a man buy a cow when he can get a milk for free? So you have to make sure that you are the cow that he's going to value, that he's going to milk you for the rest of his life. And not you giving him milk every gallon, every day or every week for free. He's not going to value you no matter what you do. He's not.
Then the other thing that I would say is, before go into a relationship, you know what you want. You know what you want, and tell the guy, this is what I am expecting. Let your expectation be low. Don't make your expectation too high. But some women, just because they want to go into a relationship, just because they want this guy, they will not even bring their own take. You understand? Yes. They will not even bring their own take in the relationship. Then they will go, then, maybe that relationship will just lead to marriage. Then you see that your take is not there. Your take is empty. So you're just going with the man's own vision.
Yes.
When you go into relationship, you have to tell, before you start, you have to tell the guy, say, this is what I want. This is what I want. When I just met my husband, I told him, I said, hey, we have to go to church. He was just playing because he thought that I'm one of these guys, this lady that he can just lie to. He said, I said, hey, we have to go to church on Sunday. So he answered that moment. But when Sunday morning comes, I was getting ready. I said, are you ready? He said, no, I'm not going. I'm not this. I said, okay, don't ever call my phone again. Women, you have to be strict. You have to know what you want. Don't just go into relationship and just accept the guy. If the guy, it's just like your child. If you tell your child, say, don't do this, then he does it, you still keep on saying don't do this, then the child does that, he will not respect you. He will not respect you. But you have to have your principle, you have to have your rule, you have to set that rule. No man, I don't care whether you come with Lamborghini, Ferrari or whatever, when you come, my rules are my rules. My rules don't change because of your money. My rules don't change because of your looks. No, my rules, that rules can guide you along the way. I said, don't ever, if you don't go to church, because you cannot lie to me at night, then in the morning you want to change.
Yeah.
I said, if you don't come to church, I said, don't ever. So I went at the junction and I saw him. If you see how he was just dressed, rumpled, because he was not even prepared, but at least he showed up.
Yes.
Since that day, he respected me.
Yeah.
You have to set your rule. Don't just accept man just because say, hey, no, let me give him chance. No, get your rule together. If you want to write your rules on a pen or in a paper, write it down. Don't change that rule. Say, this is what I want. I'm a Christian. I want a Christian man. And some ladies, the mistake they do, especially most Christian, when the time has passed, they will just settle for any man. Muslim, say, I will change that man along the way. I will change. That is a religion. That is a faith. There is no way because you want to get married, you can get as a born again or as a child of God, you say you will get married to a Muslim, then you will change it along the way. At the end of the day, you will end up divorced with 3 kids, with 4 kids. Then who can pick you up with 4 kids? So that is the biggest mistake we do. Before going into relationship, deeper relationship, get your rule. This is what I want. Write it down. The Bible says we should write the vision on the board. Write your vision down on the board. Say, this is what I want. Then when the guy come, then you can, at least this matches this. This is similar to this. This is, it's not gonna be exact to what you want, but let them be closer to each other. Write your vision down on the board. So when the guy come, then the vision can get along.
The vision can get along. Thank you so much. That was very powerful and very educative. And I know those who are going in pain through relationship, you've heard a lot. Mistakes are meant to happen, but when it happened, don't let it overwhelm you.
Yes.
You have to get on your feet. Draw back. Refresh your mind like a newborn baby. And know that all is well, is gonna be well, because all men are not the same.
No.
I will repeat, if you go in that relationship with your head, you're gonna repeat the same thing to the man that you are getting yourself involved
Innocent
with.
guy.
Innocent, he might be innocent, but you mess up because you miss the right one on the way. So let's come out with our all, whatever you have. Just put it across. Let it be known, like Beatrice said. Do you have any last thing?
Yes, I have something. One last thing to say is, we women are losing ourselves. We are losing our values.
Somebody just said that.
Yeah, we are losing ourselves in relationship. So because we are in a relationship, we're trying to please the man. We're trying to do everything that he says just because we are so much in love. You have your values, like she said. You know what you want. So the moment you get into a relationship, do not lose yourself. The moment you feel like you're getting hurt, you feel like you're like certain things are changing, go back to the drawing board, like she said, and start to fix yourself. If you have a pastor, make sure your pastor is involved in your relationship. Make sure your family are involved in your relationship. Stop hiding the relationships, and then keep on praying. Be that prayerful woman that is going to pray concerning a relationship, because your relationship is the one that's going to lead to marriage, and the marriage is going to lead to children that is going to give birth to.
Columbus Multicultural Radio Station.
Children in a dysfunctional home, they're going to come out to be kids that are dysfunctional. So take your time, pray more, and it go better.
Take your time, pray more, and it go better. Beatrice, you done?
Yeah. What I'm saying, the last word here is, I don't know what is the last word, but women, the value of a woman is very important. Don't lose yourself. I'm gonna add on to what our sister said, because that is very important. The moment, if you lose yourself, then how can the other man find you when you're not there? Don't lose your value because you want this guy. You want this guy so bad. You want this guy. I still emphasize, you know what you want. Don't forget about what you want. It's like, if you forget about what you want, you just go with the guy's own method. You forget your own method, you go with this guy's method. Along the way, you see that your method is not there. It's gonna hurt you. So you have to know your rules are your rules. Your setting are your setting. Don't deviate from that. No matter how that man, because there are some men, they know how to talk. They know how to talk. They know how to manipulate you. Don't use your heart. Use your head to love. Don't go into relationship you want to get settled because of time. Because of time. If you have that value and you don't depend upon that man, seriously. As we said earlier, we were discussing about women, asking men for money. If that man see you that you are independent, you have your rules. You are okay to go. You look good. Seriously, there are men that will come. You just try to choose. You will not even like say, let me settle for this. This is the only one, because there are some women, maybe for the whole year, only one man that have asked them out. Why? Because of maybe how you look, because of your history, because of your experience. So as a woman, don't lose your value because you are out of time. Don't lose your value. Maintain your value. I believe God will send the right person for you. As our sister said, when you pray harder. God will shuffle the bad one among the good ones.
Amen. The bad one among the good one. Thank you so much. That was Beatrice and Doreen. Stay tuned. Don't flip your dial. I'll be back.
Minia, Obra country, Emun Sembebre, Etoda, we obi keke, so betufo. Then so, Oba Bonwa Okwa, then say ye tray ye. Tie Richoko, Sky FM 102.1 Multicultural Radio. A brother bia Tuesday bia 4:30 to 6 p.m. EST. A brabo munsem so powerful.
Sky 102.1 FM. Colombo's multicultural radio station. Sky 102.1 FM. Colombo's multicultural radio station.
You are on top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist. It be you are the love, oh, baby. You are on top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist. It be you are the jackpot. I go carry you home to your mama, oh. I go tell her, say, if you know, I go marry you sometime.
Sky 102.1 FM.
I wanna show you, say,
multicultural
if you
radio
love, I
station.
love you, baby. La 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 la. I go give you la 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 la. I be sing.
All right, this one goes to all the women, all the ladies in the house. I believe you heard enough. You've heard a lot. The advising, you can also take it as well and better your life with it. I'm in love, coming to you from Ophobian Ponsan, all for red, featuring Kwabena. Thank you so much for doing the watching. Pastor Solo, thank you so much for joining us. David Brown, Apostle Prince Bonsu, thank you so much, Apostle. All right, Portia Owusu, Crunchy Vida, all the way from Ghana, thank you so much for doing the watching right here. Grace Gold, Faye Edward, Angela Wilson, my own mommy is watching. Mama Sylvia, thank you so much. Good evening. I'll never leave you alone. Josephine Kano, thank you so much. Samara Kutia, Tulasa Sebedi, Tikecha, Abigail Sama, thank you so much. Rena Akwe, Adelaide Chumasi, Yabua. Thank you so much. I'll do that. Only for you. Oba say Christina Redways. And to you better Anane Fred Boateng Magai. Pastor, God bless you so much. Deborah B. Era Amma Humcho. You guys, I don't know what to say. But what I can do is to give you this song. I just request for you.
Sky 102.1 FM. Colombo's multicultural radio station.
You make me feel like a 17. Baby, I'm in love.
Juliana Forbes.
You make me feel.
Gertrude Smith.
Download exclusive from
Thank you so much for doing the watching right here. And the cinnamon, thank you so much. You are late. To God be the glory.
On top of my list. When
This topic,
baby, I can
we're gonna cost the men in the studio. So next week,
love,
hopefully,
baby.
the men.
Of my list. When it comes to you, baby,
I'm gonna bring the men in the studio.
baby, you are the
Then we say the men do.
you humble to your
Heavy combination.
I go tell her, say,
I go tell them say,
baby, you
ABU, they are the one.
party you sometime next year.
Alright, so remind you.
It be
I just want to remind you that this program is coming to you on your dial 102.1 FM. On your tuning app, just look for WCRM. You'll be able to locate us. We do all. Best DJs, best presenters. You love it. Yeah. Yeah, the men are coming. Men's talk. Men's talk. You go hear Wahala. So it is about C&Co Enterprise LLC for all your car purchase, for your local use or export to Ghana. They ship to these cities: Ghana, Accra, Kumasi, Takoradi, anywhere in Ghana. Contact C&Co at 614-316-7515 or 614-372-3874 to locate C&Co. Go and sit with them and talk to them. Let them know what you're gonna do and what you want. They will listen to you. 4380 West Avenue Road, Columbus, Ohio 43231. Our people are eager to wait for the guys, so we are waiting to hear the men.
Only for you. I'm only for you.
I would die for you. That is the broken English. I will die for you. I'll go die for you. I'll kill myself for you. That is me, Rama.
Baby, you are on top of my list. When it comes to you, baby, I can't resist. It be you.
Wherever the men are, I'll cause them to be here. You don't worry. Next week, it's gonna be fire.
I go tell us.